future, talk radio will actually educate, inspire, and make you think. The future is now. Topics and music that affect your life from Universal Broadcasting Network. Tune in at ubnradio.com.
Oh my God, it's the Pandora Boxx show.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Yay. Stop it, you guys. Stop it. Seriously.
God, the audience just loves us
You're
today.
embarrassing me.
Here on ubnradio.com with my lovely co-host, Samantha Hale.
Hi.
I took a pause.
I know. I was
why.
like, oh, thank you guys. Seriously, you shouldn't have. I'll pay you later. There was like a second there. I was like,
know.
did he... What?
And I was like, who the fuck is this?
Girl, what did you do last night? Did you
don't
know where you are?
I don't know what's happening anymore.
Me? That makes two of us. I think that's why we get along so well.
I'm like, yeah, Donald Trump is ruining my brain. I'm like, God. I feel like maybe they're putting something in the water to make everyone really fucking stupid.
Yeah, I think so. Except for, you know who wasn't stupid? Did you see that? Are you
sniffled.
Oh.
And then you could hear it like I just was, doing a line.
I didn't know you did coke.
Woo!
I was like, wow.
Oh
my God. I feel like we could both use a little coffee or something.
I know, I had a Red
right?
Bull. It's not working.
But did you see the clip of that girl who was going around stealing all the Trump signs and throwing them in the trash?
Good for her.
It was like superhero girl, one sign at a time, making America better.
Yeah.
Good for you, girl.
Yes. I think that we should just throw dog poop on the signs.
Yeah.
Or just cross out the T. Rump.
And put roast at the end of it.
I can't do Donald Trump's voice. But.
Oh, God. Did you see the picture of just someone like made the pictures of Trump with all, like his mouth with his entire face?
Yeah. Have you seen the ones where they took his mouth and they put him on his eyes?
Ew.
And it looks exactly the same.
Ew.
My favorite one is the one that they replaced his mouth with an asshole.
Well, I mean,
I think I got banned from Facebook for posting that.
And that's worth getting banned
No,
for.
it was worth it.
That's all I'm gonna say.
I put it. It got taken down off of Instagram too. And then it's bad if Instagram takes it down.
Yeah, they're a little more lax than Facebook.
Yeah, I was like, whatever. It's true.
I just want to tell everybody that when we were testing our mics before the show started, Pandora was like, "Oh, all I can hear is you. That's like my worst nightmare." I said, "Bitch, that's every man's worst nightmare."
Like, I can't hear anything but your voice in my head. Oh, help me! Help me!
Now you know how my last boyfriends feel. Is it weird, by the way, if like an old boyfriend tags you on Facebook? I was like, dude, I was in a picture.
What?
Like he posted a picture of me from when I was like 16, and you would have laughed so hard. I had like, remember when you used to do like the little side bun thingies in the 90s, and I had a leopard coat and like really bad
I was
makeup.
born in the late 90s, so no.
Oh, right. Oh, sorry. For us young people, us people who still have life and hopes and dreams. Oh, wait, that's not me either. That's past me, too.
I feel like I'm getting a little bit of a cold, so if you hear me going...
Oh, is that what it is?
And I can keep hearing myself sniffle in here. I'm like...
I thought I showered today. I thought it was
maybe
me.
that's what it is. Like the scent of a woman.
The scent of a woman? Not
disturbing
the scent
me.
of a woman.
I'm allergic.
Yeah, you sure are.
To your vagina.
Yeah,
Can you please put some pants back on?
What?
Samantha likes the
No.
show with no pants.
I sure do.
Or
Why
underwear.
Why do you think the camera's just up? Oh, remember a couple weeks ago
And then
that
she flaps
guy...
her legs back and forth.
Yeah. Speaking of no underwear, that guy... Shut up! Oh, my God. I'm trying to talk about a man's penis, and you keep interrupting me with poofing.
We don't talk about penis on the show.
Oh, we don't? Oh, that's inappropriate. Shall we bring out Bible study? No, but what...
Kumbaya, my lord.
Somebody
All right, I'll let you
Can
stop.
you mute her? I mean, come on.
Okay.
No, the football player, the guy that was like... I don't know if they had. I don't watch football. I don't know what it's called, but like the event where I guess college players kind of prove what they can do and they get drafted. What was his name? Chris Jones?
I don't know. The one where he was running.
Yeah, and he's running and he was trying to like do like a 5-second sprint. He slides across the grass and his entire penis comes out, and I was like, slow it down. Hold on.
Yeah, it was just like, bloop.
bloop.
There it is.
It rolled right out like just thunk.
There's
so beautiful.
There's some meme going around, or what, a GIF or whatever you want to call it, where it's this guy and he's clearly at a party or a wedding, and he's got the suit on and he's dancing, and he dances down and squats, and his pants just rip right up the middle, and his dick just flops right out because he's got no underwear on, and he gets back up. He's like, whoa,
right? I feel like Lenny Kravitz started a trend. It's like the cool thing to do. But you know what? I will take a dick slip out of a nip slip any day. Like I don't need Janet Jackson. It was enough. I saw hers. It was great. Cool. I don't need any more boobs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So celebrity male, hot male, celebrity. Norman Reedus and Andrew Lincoln, if you're listening.
Yeah, that's what you get for not wearing underwear, you filthy
why
whore.
Would you? Yeah. Well, you and me are really ones to call people filthy whores.
I don't have any panties on.
No. You sure don't. I think that's what that smell is.
It probably is. I don't remember if I showered today or not.
It doesn't look like it, dear. Oh my God, I've silenced her. Oh,
well,
okay.
right.
Well, I guess good luck with the new co-host. Good luck, everybody. It's been nice.
You've been fired.
Do you know how many times I've been fired?
After 32 shows. This is your last. 32?
I am 32, so that's kind of poetic. Okay, 56.
Right.
You've
I am
aged me.
72, yes. The show ages
I was
me.
only 21 when we started.
Oh my goodness.
But
So
who am I? I'm just a woman. I can't do math.
so I have this new segment I'm starting today, just because I have one thing. It's going to be called Shout Out. I don't have a sound effect for it.
I was waiting.
There's no sound effect for it, but I just wanted to shout out because Coco Peru, I love her to death, and she's doing a Kickstarter campaign for a pilot for her show, Conversations with Coco.
Oh, awesome.
And it's where she just interviews guests, and she's done it live here in LA. And she's had like Jane Fonda and Liza Minnelli, and amazing. And of course, every time she's done it, I'm out of town and I'm miserable. No. And but she's going to have Lily Tomlin as the first guest ever on it.
Oh, that is amazing! You better be in town for that.
So, well, you have to donate to the Kickstarter to get tickets, but I kind of know her, so maybe I could
kind of on the list.
Maybe I could be like, hey,
girl,
and we're not besties. We just did that cruise together, and it's close-ish, so it's got a ways to go, but it's in the last day. So just go on Kickstarter. Conversations for Coco and make it happen. I think it would be a great show. I'd love to see her get her own show.
Can you imagine interviewing Lily Tomlin or Jane Fonda? Like, oh my God, everything.
I did meet Lily Tomlin.
Oh, that's right, you did.
Yeah,
and
I went to
right?
Jay Rodriguez, who's been on the show, a friend of mine, was on Malibu Country, so I got to go to the final taping, which actually ended up being the final taping because it was a season finale, but they didn't get renewed. But I met Lily.
How cool.
She was amazing.
How cool. I love when you meet someone that you admire and they're awesome.
I think what I said to her is, I just want to say you're a really big idol to me and thank you for all of that. And she said, oh, you're so sweet. And we took a picture. I think that's what came out. Because it could have been like, this is I love you. I carried a watermelon.
I'll be outside your window at 3 a.m. Thanks, Lil. You would.
No.
That's so cool, though.
I would for a man crush, though. Man
crush. Oh, man. He was a little late today. He was maybe a little hungover.
Well, better late than pregnant.
Yeah. I hate you. Continue. Who is your...
I just am man crushing on Steve Grand, the gay country singer.
Oh, okay.
He's very hot and sexy. And then I realized he follows me on Twitter, and I'm like,
really?
Ooh, I feel fancy.
Oh.
So I followed him.
You're having a Twitter love affair?
No, I don't think we've tweeted, but...
Well, how many?
We're aware
of
each other.
People that just follows like 8,000 people who doesn't know any of them? Or
no.
Well, I'm just saying. I don't know. I feel
No. He's not. So.
If someone follows like under 600 people, then they should know of at least most of them.
But he came on a show here. He came on the Dell and Emerson show. So,
oh, he did?
Yeah. So I'm going to try to get him on the show.
Tweet his ass.
I'm going to tweet his ass.
Tweet his ass. You would like to do more, I realize.
Just put a finger in there.
Is he single and straight? What's his deal?
He is single. He's not. No, he's gay.
Oh,
he's a gay
okay,
country
I don't
singer.
know him. Okay.
No, I said gay country singer.
Oh, sorry. I don't listen when you speak.
It's true.
Clearly.
And I said single, and you're like, ah.
That's all I hear. All I hear is a man with a career. Is he single?
Your lips were quivering. I won't say which ones.
Both of them. All four of them. Why is my vagina like that horse that Mr. Ed? Why is my vagina Mr. Ed? I hate you. You're both fired. Can I fire the sound engineers? Like, if I'm fired, you're going down with me, bitches.
Absolutely no.
I hate you all. I hate everybody.
Jeez, that wasn't even planned though. I forgot we had the horse today. It doesn't come in very often.
I don't know if we ever used it.
Probably not.
I feel like that may have been a first. Congratulations, you horse's ass.
There's some extra ones in there that.
Oh my god! You know your show is not going well when the sound guys are funnier than the hosts. I just got heckled by a fucking horse. I've been heckled by worse.
That's funny.
Oh my god! Speaking of hecklers, though, I'm gonna go with my man crush, who I may have used him before. I don't know if I'm using it again. Anthony Jeselnik.
I don't know.
So funny. He's a comedian. And he does a lot of the roasts on the Comedy Central, but he's like dark. They call him like, he's such a dark, evil comic, and his material is so edgy and rude, and I fucking love it. But the reason why I just saw him the other day at the Comedy Store, and there was this woman who was like started yelling on one of his punchlines, and he was like, "Really? What the fuck is your problem? What's your name, ma'am?" And she's like, "Nora." He's like, "What is wrong with you?" She's like, "I need another drink." He's like, "Do you? I don't think you do." And then he's like, "What do you think? What is it that you try to do with your life, Nora?" She's like, "I'm a nurse." He's like, "All right, moving on." So then he starts doing this other joke. And the joke was, he's like, so my dad is kind of an asshole. And this woman on the other side of the room was like, "You're an asshole." And without missing a beat, he stops and he's like, "Nora, how did you move to the other side of the room so fast?" And it was the funniest thing I've ever seen. And he's so hot and so funny. And please just bend me over. Thank you. That's my PSA. The more you know.
Jeez.
Okay. What?
I
got aggressive on that.
Did.
I kind of did. He brings it out in me.
Yeah, it just makes me hate people though. I'm
Yeah.
like, don't come and heckle at a show. Nobody
Yeah.
wants to hear you.
No.
I should take my own advice when you're hosting this.
Pandora's favorite thing to do is, but you're like a cute heckler. You're like, "Yeah, you go, girl."
No, but with a couple drinks in me, I'm kind of like, "Girl, you."
I
That's why I
know.
left the one show. I'm like, okay, now I need to go because I'm going to keep doing it.
I know, and
And
then
I'm going to do it to other people that don't know me, and they're going to like start picking on me.
and then I looked at my phone the next day and I saw all these selfies of like you and Mikey, and I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Oh my god, drunk selfies on my phone. I'm not even in the drunk selfie.
I know.
Come on,
Lame.
you silly.
Lame.
Do you have any kind of lame sound effect? Do you have like a wah wah? Well, he's like, yeah. There we go. I'm gonna come in with just a shit ton of sound effects one day. And you're not even gonna know what happened.
You'll be
gonna
like,
be
oh
all-
my God,
it's gonna be all-
crazy.
It's gonna be all vaginal queefs. You're welcome.
Oh my God. So you know what? We have some fabulous guests
We do.
for the show today. From Hey Qween,
Qween.
we have Jonny McGovern and Lady Red Couture.
Yes.
I'm very excited. I love their show. It's amazing.
So good.
Yeah, I've been on their show. It was
I
fun.
know.
Had a good time.
I was there. I think that's when we.
Oh, you
first started
were.
being
You were.
friends.
You were
I was
one
in
of
the
the
studio
5 people
audience.
in the
I know.
studio audience.
I know. God, I'm supportive.
You are
Yeah.
like a supportive bra to me.
Can I be unfired?
Oh, you can't. Nobody else is going to do this job with me.
Shit.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
Let's be honest. Oh,
no one else is going to be suckered into doing this
Probably not.
for free every week.
probably not.
Oh, wait, no, we get paid lots and lots of
Lots
money.
of money.
We're very famous. And
Why don't
we're
we
on a
have our own
radio show.
Kickstarter? we should
know.
kickstart this.
Hey, let's kickstart. Yeah, I need some money because I need to do laundry.
Basically.
Actually, you could go and buy one of my non-successful singles on iTunes, and I'll get like 60 cents from it. So if 4 of you went out and bought it, I could do a load of laundry.
Oh my god! And then he
You're
wouldn't have to
listening.
show up looking like
Go to
this.
iTunes.
Oh my god!
So
I'm getting you
rude.
good today. It's
What's
just
wrong? What's
actually
here?
nothing. I'm
All
just
right.
playing on your insecurities.
All right, well, I have to pee, and we're going to bring the guests out. So we've got a little, I found a Hey Qween mix of the theme
Did you really?
song. So
Awesome.
I wanted to play a little bit of it while I get them. Yay!
Wow.
Break music.
Come on and spill the tea. Hey, Qween. It's just a good old fashioned kiki. Hey, Qween. We're cutting up with Jonny. Hey, Qween. Come on and spill the tea. Hey, Qween. It's just a good old fashioned kiki. Hey, Qween. We're cutting up with Jonny. Hey, 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 hey.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Oh. I don't know.
This is the first time it's never
Here-
stood up for me. Okay, hello.
Hi.
Gotta
Welcome
talk
to
dirty to
the
it.
show, Jonny McGovern and Lady Ray Couture. Hey, Queen. Hey, Queen. And I don't know. Have you heard that mix? That there's a Hey Queen theme song. Show me.
Is it a remix?
Yeah, honey, we put it out.
Okay, I was like, I hope you
Yeah,
put
girl,
it
we
out.
did it.
That's by Adam Joseph, our new band leader and musical director.
Yeah, I love it. It's fabulous. It's great. How are you doing?
We like you want to be at a circuit party on Special K. And
Yeah.
ride the accident and be like, is that the Hey Queen theme song?
Hey Queen, hey Queen. I was either playing that or playing the video of me in that rascal around you at last year's DragCon.
That was so
That
good.
was so crazy.
Because RuPaul's DragCon is coming back up. Are you guys gonna be there?
Oh, we'll be
Yes,
there
they
doing
are.
Hey Queen live again.
Oh, fun.
I love it.
Should be really fun.
Fun. Are you just gonna are you gonna have an official booth, or are you gonna have people come and be
Well,
interviewed, or
we
you
do
just
like
grab
the
people?
show as instead of like a panel, we do
Oh,
a
how
live
fun.
streamed show from the convention in one of the rooms, and then they have those booths to sign things at, but they were so sad last year.
They kind of.
We skipped it last year because we preferred to mingle amongst the
Yeah.
people because when you looked over and saw like Brendan Jordan quietly sitting alone in his booth or whatever,
Oh.
it just wasn't that exciting.
It was kind of. I had my own booth, which was fun.
Yeah.
But it was a long day.
Long.
So I was like, I don't know if I'm going to do that again. And yeah, they had me do the signings too. But the thing is, I had a panel, and they never came and got me for the panel, but they came and got me for a signing that nobody was waiting for because I had been at my booth all day.
Oh.
And so I'm like, oh, this is okay.
Yeah, that's what we wanted to
Yay.
avoid was looking sad and
Right.
Somebody
because,
talk to
like,
us.
You know,
Well, the thing was that there were people that I would have waited in line for, but everybody
Right.
was all about the season 7
right. It
queens
was
that were
big,
there.
The
Yeah.
big girls who no one had met before were all there. Of course,
Yeah.
there were huge lines. There was the pay for play RuPaul line.
Oh.
They got RuPaul in the box so
Yeah.
that if you didn't pay, you could not see him.
Yeah. It was like $60 or something.
Well,
too.
whatever it costs to see
Shit.
RuPaul is worth it. But
Hey.
it was a little bit shade that they were like, you can't even see
Catch a
her.
glimpse.
You cannot see her, Lady Red.
At all. That was interesting.
Well-
I mean, we tried, though. You know, we was like, Walter, go over there and do it.
They were like, "It's not gonna work."
Yeah.
But I did get a shout out from RuPaul in her keynote speech, though.
Yeah.
last
Oh,
year.
awesome.
That made it all worth it.
Yeah,
Right?
that's great.
It's like you can't see her, but she could see you.
She sees
So
you.
There you go.
Oh,
So-
yes.
yeah,
excited
I think
for
at
it
this
again
point
this
too,
year.
she doesn't want like those side pictures or like she I've never seen her really kind of yell at somebody,
Uh-huh.
but and she didn't yell. It was very like curt at the last year's season premiere party. Somebody was videotaping her as she walked down the red carpet, but from the side.
Oh.
And he looked over and said, "How are you going to tape me from the side?" And I was like,
Ooh.
"Ooh."
Good day, sir. I said.
But it's true. I mean, it's like not a flattering angle and not the
Right.
best
Tell me
lighting.
about
And
it. I
it's
make
like,
people film me dead on. when there's footage when I'm from the side, I say no.
oh
No,
no.
we're removing that footage.
I
Yeah.
just make people film someone younger and skinnier and put my name on it and call it a day.
Sounds like a
How about
plan.
that?
I just
Hey.
I always
Right.
require the season 1 filter of RuPaul's Drag Race when I do
Oh
anything.
my
You
God,
know,
the
like a lot
iPhone
of
filter?
gelatin over it. and-
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm well-rounded, so it don't matter what side you feature me from. I'm always beautiful.
Ooh, I
Tell
like
them about
that.
themselves, Lady Red.
It's called confidence.
I love it. So, Hey Queen season 4.
Season 4.
Yay.
Yeah,
And you
just
had
debuted.
Sharon Needles.
Yeah, Sharon Needles was our premiere guest.
Yeah.
That was
Fabulous.
fun.
Yeah. Looking very like demure almost.
She was giving you her late night talk show look. As
Yeah.
She said he shaved her legs and did it all. It was good. She was really good. I wasn't sure what to expect because she's a notoriously bitch and horrible person.
You-
But she
you-
showed up really nice, fun, and really ready to spill it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, you do never You never know what you're gonna get.
You never know, but we got the most golden, pleasant, delightful Sharon Needles that we could have gotten.
That's great.
Yeah.
That was good.
I've,
She
I've
really
seen
came
that
to do
side
it.
of her. I like that side.
Oh
of her.
yeah, when she's like that, she's real nice. and I haven't experienced the
I've
mean
seen
side,
the
but
other
I've
side.
heard about it.
Not me to me personally. I've witnessed it and seen it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So yeah, we had Sharon, and then we had last week was Kennedy Davenport.
Oh, Kennedy.
Kennedy.
She's
that
a
was
riot.
really fun.
I love her.
Yeah, it was good. We got to see the other side of Kennedy that she really wanted to come on Hey Qween, particularly to kind of give herself a narrative reboot and sort of explain herself and show more sides of herself. So that was fun.
Yeah.
Well, I think too when you're around her, she's very she's very talks like this, and she's kind of like she's low key, which I think came across really bitchy sometimes on the show.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're in person with her, I just think she's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was really nice and fun on the show. I mean, like she is low key.
Yeah.
Of course, the comment section is like seems like she doesn't want to be there first. Like the comment section is just always the worst place to live. They're always like, I don't think she likes this. Like,
You
know
all
what?
right,
If there's-
she likes
They're
it.
terrible.
Yeah. If there's one thing I've learned is that you can never judge anyone until you've met them in person from the show. Like, oh, she's
sure.
such a bitch. She's like, really? Well, have you met her? Like, some of the
Yeah.
coolest people are some of the ones that.
Yeah. Well, which do you think is worse, YouTube comments or Reddit comments?
Oh, Reddit, I'm sure. But honestly, I couldn't tell you because I've never gone on Reddit because
Good
I
for
know
you.
I'm getting slayed, killed, murdered, slashed, and I don't need it in my life.
Yeah,
I don't
no.
need negativity. As for every nice one that you read, of course, you only remember the one who is mean, and I don't want it in my
Yeah.
head.
Yeah.
I love Reddit, honey. I go on there and I slay. I let them say all that they gonna say, and then I let them have it.
Oh my God, I love it.
Why not, girl? Why not?
Shoot her from the side, slay her. That's why I keep
Please,
her
honey, and I'll
around. She's
still
like
get
a
up and be a
superhero.
success. Let's do
take
it.
it.
She's like a superhero. She's not like all these wimpy white people and afraid of comments and film from the side.
Okay.
That's some bullshit,
I
right?
ain't gonna say, baby.
I'm one of those wimpy white people. I'm like, oh no, I don't have a very thick skin. But Darian likes always on Reddit too. She'll tell you what would always message Bianca. Oh girl, this is what they're saying. This is what I've heard the people saying, and you just have to be like on Reddit, girl.
Sure.
There's like 10 people on there.
It's like whenever
They
you
just
call,
have, like,
if you
15
ever
different names.
call someone out from doing that, they usually come back and be like, "Ugh, sorry, I love you guys.
Yeah.
Just kidding." Or,
Oh my
Right.
God, it happens to me all the time. Like I'm just like, what are you doing? Somebody was hating me, like sending all these nasty things when I was like live tweeting the boring Oscars, and I was like, and he was like, you'll never win an Oscar, you'll never. And he was just doing all this stuff, and I was like, who the fuck? And then retweeted a tweet that I had tweeted like 3 years ago from him, calling him like an ass. And then I was like, what are you doing? And then I looked at that one tweet, and he had done the same thing to me, like when All Stars was coming out, and then it was nasty. And then he apologized. Oh, I'm sorry, I misunderstood. And then comes back like 3-4 years later, and it's like calling me names again. I'm like, baby,
Okay.
now
The only way to get
Right.
your attention.
I'm like,
Yeah.
really, you haven't gotten over it in this many years, and why are you following me? And why?
Yeah. Well, the only
Right?
time I get worried is when they stop talking. Please talk. Make up some shit, whatever you want to say. Yep, she jumped in a car on Vine and Sunset. So what? Sure did. And what? Still got my money, still paying my rent, still minding my business.
I'm there with you. I feel like I need a good scandal or something.
Well,
you
I mean,
know?
that's how you stay interesting. Otherwise, you just become boring and fade into black.
Lady
gotta
Red
be
will.
black?
I know. I was like, am I allowed to say anything after that?
Pandora so white. Hashtag Pandora so white.
I'm not sure I'm allowed to say anything. I get confused now.
On Joe's Lady Red will go through the comments individually and either be like, "Thank you, baby," or "Why don't you go fuck yourself, baby?"
Well, I mean, that's one of the reasons I love you is you say it like it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have I have a filter, but it's not really for the public. The filter is more
It's just
for
for
me.
pictures.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm hard on myself. So when people say stuff about me, I'm like, yep, I'm fat. Yep. Okay, yep. Whatever. care because I already said that shit to myself this morning. So I'm good. You know what I mean? If you got worse, then come on with it.
Yeah. I love that you're using a Pandora Boxx fan.
Well,
too.
this was given to me by my good friend Pandora Boxx. Every time I paint, I use it. I used it this morning when I paint. I always do it. And
Do
it's
you
just-
know her? You look kind of like her a little bit. You look like a version of her. Right in the middle of your face.
Okay. I don't know who this man is,
I
but
mean, that's what I said when I came on the show before. I said, where the hell is Pandora? Who's this man?
And- well, it's mostly a radio show, so I'm kind of like
Mostly.
mostly. So
Live.
There's some pictures.
I think we have like 20 viewers on YouTube that watch
like
it. so-
25.
okay.
I had a woman at the show the other day. I did a joke, and she was like, "You're so mean. You're so bad." I'm like, "Bitch, you can't laugh and then call me mean. Pick one. Pick a side. Either you're rude or you're not."
Yeah, it's true. It is
You
so
gotta
true.
break a glass and slit her throat.
Ooh, I like that. The ultimate tagline: Just slit a bitch's
Girl,
throat.
she
Yeah,
slayed the
absolutely.
audience.
Have you ever wanted to slit somebody's throat on interviewing them?
Lady Red sometimes shuts down when she doesn't like the guest.
Well, it's not that. It's not that I don't like them. It's just that it's early in the morning and they're being boring, and I'm sitting over there eating because I'm hungry. So I mean, it's okay. And I'm not on camera, so leave me the fuck alone. I can sit. You know what I'm saying? I can sit over in my little, and now we got Adam in there. So now it's like 3 parts. It's Johnny over there, and he's a little bit farther because Adam is right next door. So then me and Adam now we're throwing shade, cutting our eyes at each other and shit. Just having a great time.
I love that.
There haven't been any guests that we don't like. There have been
No.
ones that have been more difficult to get into it than
Yes.
others.
Right.
Yes.
Like, also, I really have a problem when I'm speaking to you like this, and you decide that you're going to
Oh
this
God.
whole show. I'll be like, oh my God. And then I just try to keep getting more energetic, and they just keep being softer.
Oh, how exhausting.
It is. I mean, like
Yes.
one person who did that, who he can do whatever he wants because he's a legend, was Matthew Anderson. Came on and was so soft. I was like, it's Matthew Anderson. Oh, we're so excited. Matthew's like, it's wonderful to be here, Jonny.
But you know what? I don't think I've ever seen him be loud, and he's
Loud,
always
yeah.
very much hello. darling."
Well, he got,
That's that
everybody
bull.
speaks up a little bit more
Yeah.
as it goes on. They
Yeah.
catch a little of the energy.
Yeah.
We recently had Glamorous Monique on, which doesn't come out yet. And she was cutting up in the dressing room
Let me
with Lady
tell
Red.
you.
She was spilling tea. She was doing all the rest. Came out on the stage and was like, I was like, what happened?
Yeah. Sometimes, like, what? Don't behave for a camera. We want
my
you to not
goodness.
behave for the
Yeah.
camera.
I
Yeah.
think that's what happens. They become
Yeah.
intimidated as soon as they walk onto the studio. They're like, oh
Ooh,
my
set.
God, this is real. Look at the
Yeah.
set. Look at Johnny. Oh my God, he has on makeup. He's beautiful. Oh my God. So then
What are
they're
you
like,
talking about? I never wear makeup.
everybody has powder on television, darling. Everybody.
Well,
What
yeah.
you put under that powder's your business.
I think for some of the Drag Race girls too, sometimes we're afraid to say things because you're like, oh God, they're gonna read into it, and
Oh, well, we had Alaska on
Yeah.
Hot Tea, and
Oh,
I've never
God.
seen someone so deftly not give an opinion
Yeah.
on anything.
Yeah.
she is.
She's genius
she's
about
very
it.
good.
She's really good. We were talking about all sorts of issues, transgender stuff, celebrities, and she managed to just dip around it as to not say anything offensive to any of her millions of fans.
She did
I was
wonderful.
like, well, this is an artist at work right here. She
True.
knew how to have an opinion of sorts, but never say anything that might be
Yeah, nothing
hard.
definite.
Yeah,
Nothing definite.
Yeah.
I could take a lesson from that.
Yeah. We all-
What do you mean, Pandora
Oh,
Boxx?
you know, well,
What?
occasionally I think the things I say are taken way out of context and well, not out of context, but just blown up to. I'm like, that's not exactly how I meant it.
That's
but-
only because you
Right.
care, darling. Once you
That-
stop
that's a good
caring,
point.
no one gives a fuck. I promise
That's a
you.
really good point.
You
Right.
just
I need to
enjoy
stop
yourself.
caring.
Stop caring. I
right.
promise you, it'll change your life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That was my New Year's resolution, to flex my don't give a fuck muscle.
Yes, ma'am.
There's
Good
such a
muscle
freedom
flex.
in that,
It
you know?
is.
Yeah.
It is.
Well, we do have some topics to talk about.
Oh,
on
sorry.
Well, no, because then we can. I don't care about these people.
Is it time for? Is it time for the soapbox?
It is.
Oh.
It's like you know us,
Oh
Johnny.
my! It's like I might have listened to the show multiple times.
I
A
love it.
couple times, that's good. Like normally
Yes.
people are like,
They're like once, they're like,
Spike.
No, I said multiple times, not a
Oh.
couple. I listen on a reg basis.
Well, thank you.
Aw.
Yes, he does.
Yay.
Okay, so a woman spent 130,000 pounds on plastic surgery to look like her holiday caricature drawing and wants more. So she paid this guy when she was 15. I'm just going to add that he did a 10-minute drawing. She's like, this is what I want to look like. And she's like, the woman in the picture was so glamorous. She was everything I wanted to be.
In that voice.
Is this one of those pictures like they do on the boardwalk where you have
Yeah.
a real
The
big head
cartoon,
and a
yeah.
tiny
Yeah.
body?
Yeah.
No, and her boobies are all out, and I'm like,
Like-
what kind of guy sees a 15-year-old and just draws her nude as a caricature?
Probably
One.
a pedophile with a crayon.
Don't forget rapist.
And two, yeah. I'm like, and I just wish she would have spent money on a weave because her weave is not good. I'm like, girl, spend it on that.
What does she look like now?
A piece of bacon. She
She- no,
she
she-
looked like crispy. Like he drew her like red. She looked like
Yeah, she kind of looks like but she's got like permanently tattooed eyebrows that are way up here.
huge
and-
boobs, big blonde hair, like kind of like Angeline almost, maybe a little
Yeah, and
bit.
then the
But
one pair she has dark hair. It's not good. Like,
And
it's
is she
a
doing like a bunch of different things like they do in the thing? Like you like basketball, so they have you holding a basketball and running and
I think she
flying
had to
a kite.
hold up her own tits. They
yeah,
were
she
so
was
big.
holding up her own boobs and just like nude on like a martini glass or something. I
Yeah.
don't know what it was.
It was creepy. 130,000 pounds, I think she spent to
Yeah.
surgeries over the years to actually look like this cartoon.
Oh, this was in public?
Yeah,
He drew this in public.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she took it and tried to recreate her life around it?
Yes.
exactly. She's like,
Oh,
I want to look
stupid.
like that cartoon, and spent
Oh.
that much money.
Well,
Good for her. She just didn't learn the power of masturbating.
sure.
That
You
is
can be
true.
anything you want to be when you masturbate. Trust me.
God, that's so
That's
true.
empowering.
That's
This is like the OWN network around here. But real version.
I didn't realize Lady Red had some Oprah in her.
Oh, she's got a lot of Oprah in her.
Yes, honey, a box set.
I actually found my Oprah box set
Yeah.
on DVD in my room that I got from my grandmother many years ago. And I cleaned out my room and I said, oh my God, I'm with Lady Red. Are you ready to change your life right now?
Yes,
Oh my
So that
God.
Oprah 25-year box set
That-
with everything.
I own it too.
So
Yes.
good. Lady Red's
Yes,
getting in.
auntie.
I do. I'm sorry, but I do miss Oprah on a regular basis
Yeah.
on TV.
You
I guess
do?
she's on the network thing,
oh,
but
and yeah.
But only the boring things. She doesn't do
Yeah.
Oprah's Next Chapter anymore, which I kind of
No.
enjoyed. And Where Are They Now just doesn't do it for me because she's checked the fuck out.
Yeah.
yeah.
She's like, Danny Pintaro, so you have a surprise for me. What is
What
it?
is it?
What's the surprise? You told my producers you have a huge surprise. What is it?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You know, oh my God. You know who I do? I like Oprah, but you know who I love now is Iyanla. Iyanla Fix My Life.
Uh-huh.
I love her. Like I was like, please
Yes.
just hold my hand every day and get me through
yeah.
life.
Well,
I
baby,
love
after
her.
you've been on food stamps for so long, you figure it out.
yeah, yeah, right.
And she kind of, there was the whole reuniting of her and Oprah because they had fallen out because she was
Yeah.
supposed to be given her own show and then she went to another producer. I don't know, it was a whole thing.
Oh,
and
we
Ileana
know it
was
very
like,
well.
We
Yeah.
know it very well.
Well, and she said, she goes, I made a mistake. I'm like, well, good. Because there's lots of people
Oprah
that
said
can't.
that?
No.
No.
Oh,
Ileana
Iyanla.
made it.
Oh.
I never make mistakes.
Talking about. Now, what I really, really want and wanted for a long time and do miss, I want a TV show
pussy.
called, no.
Wow.
He wants to
A show
I
pussy?
wanted a show called Oprah and Gail Do Things. Because those were my favorite episodes
Like-
when they went camping or
my
when they
God.
went anything.
Yeah.
I
do
was
things like each other.
anything. Like they could just go to the store together.
Oh yeah, those episodes
camping
were the
episode?
greatest,
Oh.
right?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
oh, the road trip.
The road trip, the black people camping, you know, the myth that black people really don't like to go out and camp because it's pretending you're homeless for a weekend.
And I like
Is that
Say
a
it's a
myth or is
myth.
that real? Because that seems what they felt like.
And I
And
love
Say
it
it's a myth.
when Gail was like, okay, pan over to this, pan over to Oprah. This is the richest woman in the world. Look what she looks like right now. And
Yeah,
she's
that
like,
was so good.
haggard. And,
Camping for Oprah is like the regular suite at the Four Seasons instead of the presidential.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Right.
as low as she goes.
Well, then they went
Yes.
back to colonial times, the two of them. They
What?
lived in
Good
that
one,
colonial
too,
village.
yeah.
Are you serious?
Oh,
It's
honey.
amazing.
I didn't see that, but
Yeah,
I hope-
Oprah and Gail, anything was good. And I also
Yes.
loved the Gail King show, which was on OWN when it
Yeah,
first
whenever I saw
that
it.
was great.
Well,
that was
was
really
good.
great. Now you just get to see her on the news every day.
boring.
I mean, yes, it's.
I mean, I'll take Gail doing anything, but it's just no.
I'm just
Not-
waiting
no
for Gail to
King
fart
show.
on camera. That's all I'm waiting for. Because, as you get older, honey, you can't hold on to everything. So I'm just waiting for that day where they have that microphone on high and all you hear is.
Oh my God. Whoopi Goldberg farted on The View. I saw
Did
that
she?
clip. Yeah.
She has to.
She just went. She
Baby,
goes-
she smoked too much weed to hold it in. When you smoke weed, you get real fast.
real loose.
yeah.
I love Whoopi.
Let an audible fart, and she's like, "Oh, excuse me." I'm like, "Oh my
And
God."
that shit's
this is
live
so
too,
most-
right? It's live.
I think so. Yeah.
I hope she farted on Candace Cameron Burke.
Oh God.
Oh,
I want her to. I want her to
God.
pull down her pants and fart on her face.
I want her to
Right?
get shit down her throat. I hate that fucking bitch. I'm not watching Fuller House. They
Nope.
can go fuck themselves.
Agreed.
Candace Cameron Burke is a fucking conservative asshole
nightmare.
pretending to be a nice person. She's not nice.
And she
She's-
doesn't even do that correctly.
No, she just replaced what's her name, Elizabeth Hasselbeck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they needed another bitch, you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
another person
You
that
have
no
to
one
get a
likes.
Republican bitch to make everybody upset.
Yeah.
So everybody can be against her. I mean, we've had a lot of those on The View. Maybe they'll pay attention to that. We don't really need that.
Well, they had that
Yeah.
nice Republican lady last year. God, what was her name? Nicole Wallace. She came on after Elizabeth Hasselbeck.
Yeah.
And she seemed not insane.
Yeah.
True.
You can be a Republican. Just don't hate
Sure.
gay
True.
marriage and anything
Yeah.
homosexual and get all religious on it. She was a conservative,
Yeah,
but
she
she
was.
wasn't
Right.
an asshole.
But they let her have it,
And they
too.
fired her.
They let her have it, though, in the beginning when she first got there, because Elizabeth had just left.
Oh, yeah.
So when she first got on, they was like, welcome.
That was like the Thunderdome. It was
Yes.
like Rosie and Whoopi.
Yes,
it was like they were
baby.
ready to tear her. into
Everybody
pieces.
fighting to say, enjoy your day at The View. I was like, all right, bitch.
Scandalous.
I gotta start watching this show again.
I know. I
It
just watched
still
the highlight
sucks.
clip.
Yeah.
CW. Joy's back, annoying them, but that's good, and that's the only good thing.
I like watching just like when a clip goes viral or something, because then it's
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
always
Yeah.
the good part of it. but
Doable.
I don't need
Yeah.
to. I don't need to see the whole thing.
Right.
But in other news,
Oh.
scientists
segue.
have developed they have developed a way of simplifying learning in a way that almost mimics the methods used in the Matrix using electricity. And they're testing like it actually works, and it's like they put this thing on your head and they can help you learn things faster.
Yeah.
I'm just like, can it teach me how to twerk? Is what I want to know. Like, I'm like, can it teach a white boy to twerk?
But here's the
Not
thing.
unless you got them cakes, Pandora.
Right?
No.
But like they're gonna, so you wear this skull cap and it just directly implants like motor skills and things that in your brain. I'm like, let's give these lazy bastard teenagers yet another reason not to go to a library. Hey, teenagers, a library is a thing with books. A book, like they don't even know what books are. Like if they don't have to Google it, they don't want to do it.
Forget it, Samantha. It's totally not worth it. I'm going to totally watch Kardashians tonight instead of reading a book. Just Kim Kardashian. I'm a book. I'm going to read that. Oh, my God.
I read
have a
Kylie
book.
Jenner's app.
Uh,
No, I read Kylie Jenner's pamphlet.
did you hear that Kylie tried to like trademark the word Kylie?
Ooh,
and Kylie
yeah.
Minogue was like, no, bitch.
Girl.
She blocked her so fast. I was like,
They have to go to court for it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Yes,
so team
auntie.
Kylie Minogue.
I'm like,
Yeah.
there's only one Kylie girl.
and
Calm
it's
down.
not you, bitch.
I mean,
It's
come
Minogue.
on. Kylie Minogue has 20 million records sold
Yeah.
and,
And
a million
perfumes.
perfumes.
Yes,
And acting
lingerie,
and everything.
lingerie, and
Kylie Jenner, kiss my ass.
I mean, it's funny. You know what I mean? She took what the Kardashian name gave her. You know what I mean? You
Kardashian.
just kind of have to
That's good.
make your own way and
Sure.
sell your own pantaloons.
Yeah, at
honey,
least
and-
like the young ones, they're working it. You
Yeah,
know, like they
yeah.
didn't put out a sex tape; they're actually out there working. I'll give them that.
Yeah,
they're doing things.
I ain't giving them shit.
Right.
I'm just saying it's good that they doing what they need to do
Yeah.
to keep doing drugs and be happy.
They have that app that you can use to block any Kardashian news out of your thing.
Really?
Yeah, it will block everything on your browser, so you don't have to see anything.
Oh.
I'd like it just to change the name to Kardashian, and then I would get a giggle out of it.
I know, right?
Sure. I want the thing that the guy that John Oliver made that turns every time it says Donald Trump to
Drumpf.
Donald Drumpf.
Yeah.
Because that is the thing that is most endangering our nation right now is the possibility of a Donald Trump in the presidency.
Lord.
That's insane.
Everyone within the sound of my voice, do not let it happen. Register to vote and vote for
Okay.
anyone other than a
Right.
Republican.
And your vote does make a
Yeah.
difference.
Yes, it does.
Black people, Latin people, gay people, we need to get out in
Well, that's
record
the
numbers
thing.
and take this down.
I'm
Yeah.
like, is any black person going to vote for Trump? Is any gay person if they are any minority? I'm
some
like,
super
what are you
people
It's
doing?
around.
horrifying.
There was those 2 black women that came to the Trump rally that you knew that they paid them. They were up there,
Yeah.
we love Trump, Trump. That's all I heard. And I'm like,
But
I hope he gave you a lot of money to do that because there's no way that you went there and said that.
yeah, well, they did it
The
because
power
they
of
don't have
celebrity.
anything.
Like,
yeah.
people are like, I love
Yeah.
the Celebrity Apprentice.
Yeah, I love
yeah.
to be
Yeah.
seen.
Trump.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
totally what it is.
And that's okay. You know what I'm saying? They want to use their blackness for the devilment of the world. That's fine. I can't judge them. But I tell you one thing, I certainly don't want to hear shit from them.
Yeah, they will be the first to complain too.
The real
And
thing is we have to
devilment.
fight the laziness. That's the real devilment,
Yes.
lady. Right? We all have to vote.
Yes.
Right up. We
Yes.
just can't be lazy.
Yes.
Right.
'Cause these other people will take it from us.
I'm really loving devilment as a word.
Yes.
The devilment of Drumpf.
I got a bunch of them, baby.
Oh wait, that's the hashtag of the week then.
Yes.
All right. Whoa! Who's that little girl? Where is she?
Hashtag devilment of Drumpf.
Yes, hunty.
Actually, that's my little cousin. I got her to do.
Oh,
vocal for.
child labor.
I know, right?
How much did you pay? A lollipops?
Just a thank you.
For the exposure, like drag shows in West Hollywood.
But I love how she just kept laughing, right? She's like, I'm not gonna pay
There were
her.
no lollipops.
She's a family member.
Oh, like drag shows in West Hollywood. So that's really funny because it's true.
And they want you to bring the audience too, by the way.
Well, of course.
Of course.
Only if you go for it now. Only if you go for it. If you stand on your laurels, you'll
Yeah.
make some money.
So Hey Qween, Hati is returning too, or returning.
Yeah, the new
Yes.
episode came out last week. We do 2 of those a month. We have Julie Goldman and Brandy Howard from the
So-
People's
Oh,
Couch on
fun.
Bravo. They're-
I-
excuse me.
It's okay. It's okay.
I was thinking about Bravo. I was thinking all the money they're making on Bravo. They have 2 shows on Bravo. They're like Lisa Vanderpump.
They're
Yes.
hysterical. I mean, when I came on, I literally think I was just laughing at Lady Red and those 2, and I was like, maybe I'm a terrible guest because I'm not saying much because I'm laughing. They're so fun. Everybody was so funny. I was like, okay.
We did have fun. We did.
It was fun.
Yeah. I love doing that show. It's really fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yes.
Except
Yeah, we
for-
had Frankie Grande on this month's 2 episodes, and then
Lord.
Manila Luzon's coming on next time.
Yes. They should have never put Frankie Grande sitting right by me.
Oh, no.
Like that was the worst thing ever. Because we are having our own kiki the entire time.
Yeah.
And then we join in, but then we have our own little kiki, and then we have to stop and realize, oh my God, they're talking. So it was great. It was
Great,
great.
typical not paying attention.
Speaking of not paying attention, I don't know if you know
Times
this,
two.
but they did
Give it up for that segue.
there was a poll of Florida voters on whether they believed
can't.
Ted Cruz was the Zodiac killer, and
Oh my God.
38% of them kind of thought he might be.
Why is it always Florida?
Sure, he
Always
probably
Florida.
is. All them motherfuckers are evil and killers.
Yeah, because
Right.
he had a political conference in 2013 that titled "This is the Zodiac Speaking." I'm like, okay, so Florida.
Oh,
Wow.
that's
But
horrible.
then there
right.
was like a percentage, like 10%, like weren't sure. They're like, maybe. We don't know. Could be.
Still vote for him. I like
Yeah,
his
but-
policies on abortion.
He's gonna make this country great again. For fuck's sake, he was born 2 years after the first Zodiac killing.
Right.
He wasn't alive,
God.
people.
Right.
The evil baby in the womb, he did it. He's a psychic killer.
He got his mom
The
to do
first
it.
sperm
It
killer.
was his mom. It was like Norman Bates' Psycho. It was his
Yeah,
mother. And then when his
yeah.
mother died, he took over. That's what it is.
Y'all don't
That's
believe
it,
in
yeah.
reincarnation?
Yeah. See, if he can be the Zodiac,
I definitely believe
fucking
in
why not?
reincarnation.
If a motherfucker can die and come back as a butterfly, bitch, I believe that, it could be the Zodiac killer. You never know.
Yeah.
Right? Who knows?
No, not really. It's just the fucking.
No, there's some
jerk.
people. Yeah, there's some people that I'm kind of looking at them going, I think you were probably a rat in your first life.
Are you doing that when you go to RuPaul Drag Race event?
No, I know they were all like some kind of homo before they were a drag queen too. That's like, that's like, they've been a homo several years in a row. And they're like, now I'm time for me to be a queen.
No.
Right.
Oh, RuPaul's Drag Race events. Don't get me started.
Oh,
Candy.
yes. Let's get
started.
started. It's time to start the music. It's time to read some bitches. Let's do
my
this,
goodness.
Pandora. Tell us all the shit.
That's our new intro song.
Sure.
Pandora
I
Boxx,
know,
tell us all the
maybe.
shit.
Tell us all the shit.
I like that.
No, I like most of them. So,
Yeah.
Are you going tonight to the premiere party?
no. Well, this show airs like
No.
next week, so
Yeah, of course. Well, to me, it's really interesting to see them all perform. That's interesting.
Yeah, I like that they're doing all these bigger things and bigger premiere. Well, I'm kind of a little dirty jealous because ours
I
was
would
just
be
like,
fucking jealous,
well, if
too.
you get to here, we're doing it at LA at 11 at the nightclub, and if you can get yourself here, that's fine.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not a fucking bus and truck tour like it is now.
No.
Right?
Right,
Traveling
yeah.
all
Yeah.
over the damn place.
Right.
Yeah,
Making a little cash.
getting paid to do it all too.
Yeah.
Shit.
And now everyone's just gagging for it all. It's very Thunderdome-y.
It
They
is.
all have to like make an impression.
Yes, pull out all the
know.
stops, honey.
Yeah.
Where is it tonight? Is it at a big theater?
I think it's at the same place that Bots was at, maybe at the Mayan or something like that.
Oh, okay. So big enough place, yeah.
Well, speaking of some drag race queens, there's one topic that we always like to do that makes you go,
What? So cavernous.
This studio's so echoey.
So there was this woman, Megan Holt, who was getting tired of her packages being stolen from her front porch. So she filled one package with dirty kitty litter and left it out there for the thief to take, and she did take it.
Okay.
And it's on camera, and she's labeling her the poop thief now.
I like that kind of attitude.
Yeah.
Shit in a bag and leave them for the steal.
Well, but with thieves, you can really count on them to steal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I mean, if it had happened to me, I applaud this woman because I'm like, I would do the same thing if somebody kept stealing my packages.
Yeah, or like one of those exploding ink things. That would be good.
yeah, like a dye
Ooh.
pad.
Really
Yeah.
punish them.
Or next time she'll just go for the gusto and shit in there herself. Here you go, human feces.
not
Fill it
even-
up. You're the greatest thief ever, you motherfucker. Yeah.
Like not even make a pie out of it. Just
Right.
full on
Just
shit.
shit.
in
Now
a
that
box.
would be good too.
Right?
Make a nice chocolate pie.
There you go, girls.
Oh, you want to
Oh.
steal my shit? Well, you're gonna steal my shit.
That has to be one of the best movie moments ever.
Completely.
I think. I don't know. One of my top movie moments. Two Slice Hilly. And Sissy's face.
I
Just
know.
fucking cracking up
I know.
at her shit.
Yep, literally.
It'll stop you from fucking over people who make
Yeah.
your shit.
I mean, there's definitely been some queens that I've wanted to poop in their shoes, but I'm like, girl,
You probably
better calm
have.
down. Probably enough liquor. I probably have been a little.
Just make them a tart, honey. Make them a nice little tart with a chocolate.
You've never pooped in anyone's stuff, but didn't you like steal a bottle of Bloody Mary mix one time accidentally?
No, no, I'm not gonna admit that on the air.
Yeah, no, but how did you do that?
Girl,
She was like, "It's liquor, and you didn't pay me correctly, so I'm taking my dividends, whore.
I'm gonna make my money's
I'm
worth.
okay. I'm fine." And then get in the car
Okay.
like, "Oh, this is just a mix."
Okay.
man."
The bullseye. Everybody see me in the bullseye? You know what they said about me? They said I said a lot. They're right about you in the bullseye. They're right about you.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
eerily accurate. Eerily accurate, Sarah. Well, thank you, Jonny McGovern and Lady Red, for coming on the show. When does Hey Qween air? Like, when is it?
New episodes come out Monday, and then we have brand new content every day with bonus clips, and then bi-weekly, actually, bi-weekly. We have Hot Teas come out on Thursday, and then coming up soon will be Judge Lady Red. And
I
he's
love
fit,
that.
and a bunch of
yes.
a new show called Hey Queen, can I ask you a question?
Oh my
Uh-oh.
gosh. Yes.
I love it.
So
I love
fun.
all that you both do. So thank you so much for coming on the show.
Sure.
Thank
Buy
you
our
for having
t-shirts to
us.
help
Yeah.
support our lifestyle
Please
at
buy our
heyqueen.tv.
t-shirts.
Where can we
in
get
the
your
store.
t-shirts?
Heyqueen.com, heyqueen.tv. We have brand new ones.
Yes.
With some pictures. There's pictures of me with Lady Red's hand on my face and then Lady Red with my hand.
I love
And
it.
mugs and all sorts of stuff.
Merch.
Bye.
Yes.
And Samantha Hale, my lovely co-host, where can we find you on the...
Thank you, everybody. Twitter and Instagram at the Samantha Hale.
Perfect. And you can find me at Pandora Boxx. There's 2 X's in box because the extra X marks the spot. Thank you. Thanks, guys.